and welcome to today's very brief video, which is called S&P 500 Tariff Relief. I'll be linking to yesterday's video where I explained exactly why it makes sense to be positioned for a bullish resolution to headline risk, why I expected the headline risk, why I had been telling you no fear of basis trade unwind, and laid out all the macro, US dollar and bond market reasons in support of expecting an equities upswing that all clients benefited mightily on. And I'm talking hundreds of points. So let's go. This is the 4-hour chart, situation pre-market, modest retracement, very modest retracement, and of course it pays looking at where would be the beneficiary sectors. I will be sharing that with clients. I have been clear that US dollar continued stabilization is a prerequisite for stock market rally. It is of course as well true that the most vicious short squeezes, rallies happen within the context of downtrends. And this US dollar chart, whether you look at it versus the euro, versus the yen, versus the Swiss franc, or whatever other leading currency you want to use, this is not looking totally encouraging. And the same goes for bond market examination, where we had seen and we are seeing continued slight increase in yields. And this is not supporting the US dollar, which is kind of a head scratcher if you think about it. But then, what is the dollar path that I had been highlighting to clients? They know what I expect from the US dollar in the weeks and months ahead. So much for today's brief introduction. Review yesterday's video where I went in depth into the basis trade and what it means for US Treasuries supply and going forward asset prices. Once again, what do we look for in equities right now? A kind of a retracement would be a healthy thing, and of course the tariff pause means that for now tariffs will disappear out of the headlines and there will be more breathing room for select mid to high end discretionaries and other stocks to catch a breath. So much for the risk on turn in equities that is looking to continue provided that the US dollar cooperates, and all details will be of course shared with clients.